either 53 or 54. I think it's 1954, December 1954. Aero Modeller staff built the damn thing. It's their design. And of course, what with Brian's scale, I thought I've always fancied building one because again, it's such a lovely shape, you know. And if you want to overdose on planking, this is the model to go. Right? Because the whole structure is planked, and it's a bastard. Because if you have a look, I mean, wing incidents and the thrust lines are completely different. So how I achieved that, I made a jig and I built it that way up until I got this sort of best part of the structure done, yeah, with the thrust. Then I rotated it 380 degrees and then located off the bearer assembly. And so therefore I built the rest because I was terrified that it'll end up like a banana. But I built it, as I say, a second jig. I was very careful with it. In fact, when I stripped the sheeting, I used, you know, alternate. So that was that.
You haven't told them what you did with it, because you came first at Old Warden.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I would do, give you a bit of room for thought. I've never ever realised that I was allergic to dough until I built this blasted thing. What happened was the model wasn't finished when I wanted it finishing. And what I did, I was in my modelling room, which is quite tiny. I went and got myself one of these whizzy air purifiers. Pretty expensive, it was about 300 or 400 quid. I'd had it for a few years because they told me I'd got asthma and I didn't believe them. So I used to have this thing filtering the air in my bedroom, right, at night, thinking that would improve it. It didn't. However, I used it when I did this. What I didn't realise was I put the thing on the floor. Of course, cellulose dough, fumes heavier than air, down into the thing. It promptly blew it back in my face. I think that's what happened, but it made me really, really, really ill. It scared me absolutely shitless. I couldn't get my breath or anything. So that was the scare with this. So I didn't get it done when I wanted to get it done. However, I plucked up courage, did the rest outside, fine, not a problem. But always bear that one in mind. If you've got one of these air purifiers or whatever, certainly don't do it when you're doping. Well, don't stick it on the floor, stick it way up in the air, or else it will